Have you ever noticed something strange? The happiest couples rarely spend time arguing over who's in charge. They already know. Now, in our house, Alex follows my lead. Our relationship runs smoothly and it's well structured. Everyone knows their responsibilities. I am making the final call. Because of that, there's very little confusion. He's certainly not miserable. Actually, he's probably less stressed than most husbands I know. Which raises an interesting question. People imagine a female-led marriage as some dramatic power struggle. That's exhausting. We don't have time for that. I hate to disappoint you, but our Tuesday mornings are much less exciting than that. They're mostly coffee, and Alex checking whether the pantry labels are facing the same direction. That last one wasn't technically my idea. He just started doing it because he said it looked better. I'm not going to argue with good judgment. The truth is, it's about creating consistency. Alex doesn't wake up wondering what kind of mood I'm in today. He already knows the expectations. That predictability builds trust. Which brings us to, it isn't about reminding someone who's boss every 5 minutes. Real leadership is something much quieter. It's creating so much clarity. Those arguments don't have room to grow. Everything in our marriage comes back to 3 simple rules. That predictability builds trust. They aren't complicated. They're expectations, clearly defined, consistently followed. Because when expectations become negotiable, respect slowly becomes optional. That's not happening. So, let's start with the first one, because this rule changes almost everything. Rule number 1. Ownership. Anyone can complete a checklist. Ownership is different. Ownership means noticing the dishes before I have to mention them. It means looking around the house and asking yourself, what needs attention before Sasha notices it? That's initiative, and initiative gets rewarded. Let me give you an example. Saturday morning, I've already planned the weekend. Groceries, laundry, the patio needs sweeping. The pantry containers need labels because apparently flour and powdered sugar enjoy pretending to be twins. Alex walks into the kitchen, coffee in one hand, smile on his face. Morning, my love. I slide a small notepad across the island, just a few lines. Wipe down the kitchen after breakfast, vacuum downstairs, return the package that's been sitting by the front door for 3 days. Check the tire pressure before we leave. Alex glances at it. Looks back at me. Yes, my love. That's it. Simple. That's acknowledgement. He's confirming we're on the same page before the day begins. No 15-minute discussion about whether the vacuum can wait until tomorrow. Decisions create momentum. Momentum gets things done. But here's the funny part. Once he starts, he usually keeps going. I'll walk into the laundry room expecting to see one basket folded, and somehow every towel in the house is perfectly stacked, like he's secretly preparing for a hotel inspection. I never asked for military corners, but I'm certainly not complaining. That's ownership. Now here's something I learned early. Confidence has a volume. If Alex forgets something, I don't raise my voice. I simply look at him. He already knows. It's amazing how effective eye contact becomes when you only use it at the right moments. He'll pause, think about it, then smile. I missed something, didn't I? I nod. He laughs. Yes, my love. Problem solved. No argument. Just a correction. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is consistency. Does he ever forget something? Of course, he's human. Last month, I walked into the garage. The recycling bins were still sitting by the curb. I didn't lecture him. I didn't roll my eyes. I simply looked at him. Alex followed my eyes to the bins. Paused. I missed one. I nodded. Yes, my love. 5 minutes later, problem solved. No tension. No argument, just accountability. A calm correction is remembered much longer than an emotional reaction. And that's exactly why Rule 1 works. Not because Alex is perfect, because he knows what excellence looks like. But here's the interesting part. Ownership creates something most people never expect: trust. And trust naturally leads to the next rule. And most people hear this and immediately assume the worst. Rule number 2, priorities before privileges. This is usually the moment people start making assumptions. No way. So he has to ask permission? Not exactly he checks in. There's a difference. We agreed a long time ago that our relationship would always come before individual convenience. If responsibilities are complete, wonderful. Go enjoy yourself. If they're not, that means before either of us starts making evening plans, we make sure the home we've built together is taken care of first. Here's what that looks like. Thursday afternoon, Alex walks into my office while I'm answering emails. The grocery list is open on my laptop. There's a reminder to rotate the pantry stock. Fresh towels still need to go in the guest room because my sister arrives tomorrow. Outside, the recycling bins need to be rolled back before the neighborhood decides their permanent lawn decorations. Alex leans against the doorway. So, the guys are getting together to watch the game tonight. I smile. I thought they might. He grins. I was hoping to join them. Then comes the question that tells me we're still following the same playbook. Is there anything you need from me first? I smile. He asked because he already understands the order. Responsibilities, then fun. Not the other way around. I glance at my list. The guest towels, return the package. And would you check the tire pressure before tomorrow? He nods. Yes, my love. That's the entire conversation. No tension, no negotiation. An hour later, the towels are folded, the package is gone, the tires are ready for tomorrow's road trip. Even the recycling bins somehow found their way back beside the garage. He walks into my office again. Everything's finished. I close my laptop. Perfect. Go enjoy yourself. Have fun, be home around 11. Text me if your plans change. Simple, clear. Everyone's happy. And here's the little secret. Because he knows I mean what I say. Alex doesn't waste energy trying to negotiate. Not because he earned permission, because he earned peace of mind. There's nothing waiting for him when he gets home. No unfinished list. No little jobs hanging over tomorrow morning. Just a clean slate. To me, everything has its place. But little things create predictable days. Predictable days create peaceful homes, and peaceful homes create strong marriage. Those 3 rules: ownership, priorities before privileges, and final decision. That's what makes Alex trust me.